Yo, how's everybody doing? Alright, again, I'm doing a one-handed video, so excuse me for the shaking of the phone, but we are going to make macaroni and peas with a little bit of shrimp and prosciutto. So I'm going to start out with olive oil. Okay, a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Again, we're making macaroni and peas with a little bit of shrimp and prosciutto. Now, the funny thing is, years ago, growing up, I remember everybody saying, get the oil nice and hot, man, throw your garlic in. BS. Start off with your garlic and your onion. I'm only doing onion because it's macaroni and peas. Everybody used to have this saying too, oh, you know what? You can't do garlic and onion together. They cancel each other out. Bullshit. Put anything you want any way you want to do it. It's your dish. Cook it how you want. So, again, macaroni and peas, a little shrimp, a little prosciutto. I got a little bit of chopped garlic, some onion. I don't want to add the prosciutto yet because it's going to get a little functified. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little salt and pepper to this. I got some little pink Himalayan salt, some cracked black pepper. Now normally I would add a little Calabrian chili to this, but I'm making it for me and Mama Dukes, so I'm going to say nay on the Calabrian chili for right now. But a little onion. Now, shrimp. Let me tell you what shrimp is all about now. Did you ever notice you go buy shrimp, it says 1620, U10, U15, U5. Basically, that's the amount of shrimp per pound. So when you're buying 1620 shrimp, what that means is you're getting between 16 and 20 shrimp per pound. That's all that means. Now for this, what I did was I chopped up the shrimp. Now again, if I was in the restaurant, I would probably leave them whole, presentation-wise. Ciao, Italia. You know, but again, it's kind of impractical. I'm doing this with a little linguine. Normally I would do it with a smaller pasta, but I'm home. I ain't going to the store. I'm using up what I got, so I'm doing a little linguine with shrimp and peas. I'm actually going to top it with a little ricotta too that I got. What's up, Scott? Hey, people. Hey, Barbara. So I got the garlic and onion going, a little salt, a little pepper. Back to the shrimp again. The size U10, 1620, 1315. That just means the amount per pound. Hey, Rob, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I can smell it too. It's wafting in my face, buddy. Yeah, the smell of this is killing me. The garlic, forget about it. So once this gets slightly browned, I'm going to add the prosciutto. I'm going to add my shrimp. Now again, when you're cooking and you add in different things, hey Jen, hey Sam, when you add in different things, season again. You know, you're kind of cooking in layers. You know, just because you put a little bit of salt on the como se dice in glaze, the onion and garlic doesn't mean when you add your shrimp not to season it again. Also, when you're cooking your pasta, look at that, I got a little linguine going. When you're cooking your pasta, hopefully I can get this done in 8 minutes to get the linguine out. When you're cooking your pasta, add salt to the water. Biggest mistake you can do is not add salt to the water. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would, but hey Liam, I hope everybody is staying safe, man. This thing is just out of control. I don't even want to talk about it. Coronavirus out, I had enough. You know, it's serious, it's dangerous. What's going on, Rob? You know, Staten Island's all types of messed up from this. I was supposed to go help out a couple of people, do some cooking, but I just, you know, I got my mom I got to take care of. I'm just not chancing it, man. That's it. I'm locked in. Try to find a Nintendo Switch, whatever the hell it is. Sold out countrywide. And then you got the scumbags online for $500 on eBay, $600 on Amazon. And these morons are buying. Hey, Chad, what's going on, brother? What's up, Tom? All right, so, for those of you just joining in, I'm making macaroni and peas with shrimp, prosciutto. I'm going to top with a little fresh ricotta. I got a little bit of garlic here, a little bit of onion, a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to add in a little bit of prosciutto. Now, the trick, too, with this, man, is, you know, be a little patient. Let the garlic work itself. You see that color right there? You see that nice little brownness? That's what you want to get, man. When people, the biggest mistake people make, you know, it drives me insane, especially when you go to restaurants. One, it's chunks of garlic. Work out the razor blade. Do it Goodfella style. Slice it nice and thin. It should really almost melt away in the sauce, legitimately. Let's see. I'm looking at my macaroni. It looks like it might be that. I can tell. Wow. We got about 3 minutes on that. So, macaroni and peas, garlic, onion, a little prosciutto. Minky, forget about it. Where's my wooden spoon? Again, I'm doing this one-handed. Kind of hard. You think at this point I would get like a little tripod and set something up. But kind of hard to do in a little apartment in a small kitchen. All right. Again, be patient. When you cook garlic and you cook onion, you kind of want it almost to melt away in the sauce. Again, my biggest pet peeve, man, you go into a restaurant, you order linguine clam, you got these white chunks of raw garlic that drives me insane. You should go in there immediately, get up, go in the back, and smack the chef right in his friggin' head. And here's the other thing, too. Check this out. This just pissed me off. I'm reading the back of the Ronzoni box, and this is the actual recipe. Linguine clam sauce. Okay, 2 cloves of minced garlic, chopped parsley, which is not bad so far. Ground black pepper, salt, okay. And here's where it gets bad. Can of minced clams and a tablespoon of lemon juice. The guys at Ronzoni, it's Ronzoni. The guys at Ronzoni should go to your R&D guy, your chef, whatever you want to call him, and just crack him in his teeth. You guys should be embarrassed for putting that on there. That's not macaroni and clams. All right, so we just added our shrimp. Again, I chopped them up a little bit. I cut them. I should say chopped them up. I cut them up a little bit. I don't want to eat a big giant shrimp in my mouth. It's, you know, if I was in a restaurant, I'd probably do that way for presentation-wise. We're going to add just a little tiny pinch of red pepper. Now again, I already seasoned my garlic, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little more salt, a little more cracked pepper to the shrimp. Again, those of you just joining, macaroni and peas with shrimp and prosciutto. And the reason why I'm doing this now with the shrimp is you want to kind of get the shrimp some flavor cooking. You don't just want to throw it raw in your sauce. Don't do that, man. Saute it with the garlic, the onion, the salt, the pepper, the prosciutto. It's going to get nice and flavorful. You know, it's going to be easy to eat. I think my pasta might be very close to being done. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to throw it on the wall. And if it stuck to the wall, it meant it was done. Let's see. Yeah, that was an epic fail right there. That stuck to Wugats. But yep. So, we're going to have to strain this real quick with one hand somehow. Forget about it. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Woo! This is what happens when you're actually cooking, people. Wow. Beautiful. We're going to let that sit for just a minute. I'm just going to slightly put a little bit of cold water on it just to cool it down a little bit. I pulled it a little bit early because it's going to cook a little bit. All right, so back to the shrimp. The garlic's getting a little too brown right now, which is okay because as long as it doesn't get burnt and get bitter, it's all good, man. Beautiful. Look at that. All right, can of tomatoes. Forget about it. I actually kind of like the Nina. They were bad for a while, in my opinion. Now I'm going to do something that's widely unheard of. But my grandmother used to do it. I don't know why. She used to add a can of Del Monte. I actually like it. I'm going to add in my peas. I mean, you forget about it. Normally, I would use the LaSaur, or sour, however you want to say it, LaSaur peas, but I'm lucky to even find the can of peas nowadays. We're just going to lower the flame a little bit, and we're going to let that cook. Now, again, you saw me add salt and pepper to the onions. You saw me add salt and pepper to the shrimp. And you want that little bit of oil, too. See that oil? That's going to actually cook away a little bit of it. It's going to cook into it. What's up, Pete? What's up? Unfortunately, I don't have fresh basil, but Mama Duke's being Mama Duke's. I know there's some in the freezer. That's the other thing, too, man, with your herbs. Dry them, freeze them. You got to do it, do it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but in times like this, I am just incredibly happy to have a little basil. So, I'm going to add a little basil. And that's it, man. That's a dish. I mean, it's simple. It's another one of them, like, I would guess, an Italian peasant dish, you would say, but it is one of the most beautiful things you can possibly make. And here's the thing, too. You want to add basil. Tomato and basil is like peanut butter and jelly, baby. It's the perfect marriage. It's phenomenal. I'm going to get this seasoned with a little salt, a little pepper. Am I flame on here? Wow. Forget about it. And that's it, man. Just let it cook. You don't want to cook it too long. Whenever you're doing a marinade sauce or marinade sauce, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Nothing crazy. You know, you don't want to overcook the shrimp. I also add, a lot of people break my chops about this, but I don't care. I like it. I add a little granulated onion and a little granulated garlic. You know, to me, I like it. If you don't, I won't be insulted. But that's how I do it. So, garlic, onion, peas, prosciutto. Trying to grab the garlic with one hand. That ain't working too good. Mickey, where's the garlic? We got a little linguine over there. A little granulated garlic. Forget about it. And that's it. Now, normally in a restaurant, too, I would add, see, this is kind of thick, which is okay. But macaroni and peas, for some reason, I like it slightly, for lack of better words, soupy. So I'm going to add a little bit of chicken broth. And that's it, man. And again, when you're buying shrimp, go for the good shrimp, man. Go to a fishmonger, get some fresh shrimp, tail on, P&D. Even the frozen ones. Restaurant Depot's got a great frozen shrimp. You know, but buy a decent sized shrimp, man. Buy a 1620, a 1315, a U10. Go for the money, man. You know, don't cheap out on these little 5 bites, whatever the hell it is. I just got pepper in my eye. Yeah, we got about 5 minutes on this to cook. I mean, you look at that. Forget about it. Shrimp, peas, prosciutto. Gonna toss that with a little linguine. And there you got it. So, again, I hope everybody's doing good. What's up, lighting? Hey, Lou, Chef Lou, what are you doing, baby? We're making a little macaroni and peas with a little shrimp and prosciutto. And that's it, man. I'm going to add a little chicken stock now. We got the linguine cooked off right there. And that's it, man. I got to get a little chicken broth in there. Just a little bit. Little bit. And that's it, man. We're going to cook that down for about 5 minutes. So, like I said, guys, I hope everybody's doing well. This is just crazy. I'm bored out of my skull. I think I vacuumed the house like 3 times today. I had a sheer boredom. I cleaned out all my drawers like twice. Folded all the clothes. Because I'm an OCD, anal retented psychopath, I changed all the drawers around and refolded them again. I mean, look, we're all safe. If you're home, you're safe. That's the good thing. You know, people are complaining and bitching and why, oh my God, I gotta stay fucking home. Well, what do you want? You go out, you can die. It's that simple. You know, oddly enough, man, I've been cooking. What's up, Lou? What's up, Dawn? I've been cooking and eating like a fat bastard, and I lost 3 pounds. I can't even, I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know whatever it is, but hey, fuck it, let's make some more pasta tonight. I'm down 3 pounds. But for those of you just joining, macaroni and peas with shrimp and prosciutto. Again, back to the size of the shrimp. When you buy shrimp, when you see those numbers, 1620, U15, 1315, your sister's ass, that's basically the size of the shrimp per pound. So in other words, there's 1620 shrimp per pound, 1315 per pound. U10 means under 10. U5 means under 5 per pound. So the lower the number, the more shrimp. So when you got 1620, that's a smaller shrimp. 3050s, whatever they are, you got way more shrimp. When you see a U10, you're getting under 10 shrimp per pound. Oh, look at that. Forget it. I can't wait to eat. So that's the dish. Macaroni and peas, a little prosciutto, a little shrimp. Trying to get creative, coming up with some new things, man. You know, I don't know what else to say. It's crazy, man. I hope everybody's having fun and staying safe. Cook, man. You got nothing better to do. Cook. Come up with some fucking creative recipes, man. Let's start a thing where let's see you come up with the most creative dish. Who comes up with the most insane dish? I mean, I'm coming up with stuff. I'm just trying to make anything, you know. I don't want to go back out. I got stockpiled on a little bit of food. You know, normally I never have that much time in a day, so I'm getting, like, massively creative. The only problem is we're all eating like fat bastards. But hey, at least we're home. We're safe. You know, it could be worse, guys. You know, at this point, I'm going to eat dinner, watch a movie, walk around the fucking apartment 13 times, have a cigarette, maybe walk the dogs, try to keep busy. You know, nothing really much to do, man. But now's the perfect time to come up with some great recipes, some different things. Let's take a taste of this. Woo! Madon, forget about it. Wow. Wow, that is just borderline insane right there. Wow. Minchia, you throw that over a little bit of linguine, it's heaven right there. Literally. Does need a little bit of salt, but since I got one hand, I can't grind the salt with one hand. But, yeah, so like I said, man, let's get creative, man. Do something. Cook some dishes, post some pictures of some food, post some videos of you coming up with some crazy shit, man. Let's just have some fun. Look, we're going to be locked in for a little bit now. I don't know if you people are watching news or well aware of what's going on, but we're going to get fucking shut in for a little bit here, man. You know, and, it sucks. What's up, Amethyst? Hey, Pete. But, you know, it's just, look, we're safe. That's the main thing. I hear all these people complain, I gotta stay in, I gotta wear fucking gloves, I ain't wearing no mask. And look, all you people out in Staten Island and everywhere for that matter, stop throwing your fucking gloves on the floor. You filthy bastards. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop. There's a garbage pail. Bring a plastic bag with you. Bring a paper bag with you. Stick them back in your pocket. Whatever you gotta do, but stop throwing them all over the floor. Everywhere I go, there's gloves and masks and just nasty motherfuckers. You know, and stop complaining, man. Look, I know, it's hard. I complain a little bit, too. We're locked in, you're bored, you're stressed out, whatever the situation is, you know. But get over it, man. Just get over it. You know. Look, we're all in this together. If you look at it that way, we're really all in this together, man. You know, we're stuck at home. It's tough. But again, if you're just joining us, macaroni and peas with a little shrimp, prosciutto. The reason why the basil is that color too, because I know somebody's going to say, why is your basil all black? I had to use it frozen. It was fresh. Threw some in the freezer. I guess that's an old Italian thing, man. When I was a kid, we used to sit. You weren't allowed to cut the basil with a knife. You weren't allowed... Oh, washing the basil, forget it. My grandmother would hit you with a shoe from across the room if you ran basil on the wall. You have to get a damp paper towel and lightly, and I mean lightly, just clean the leaf to make sure there was no dirt on it. And then we'd sit it on the paper towels, we'd sit it out for a little while, and then the reason why I'm shaking too, I can't help but not talk with my hands. Hey, oh, how you doing? But, and we used to freeze it. You know, back in the day, growing up, I mean, everybody on my block had a garden. Basil, eggplant, tomatoes, gagoots, squash, everything. You know, now you stuck buying this shitty shit in ShopRite and Stop and Shop. And I bought broccoli out from there the other day. Now I know why it was $1.49 a bunch. It tasted like sweaty feet. It was just horrible. Horrible. I mean, I washed it, I cleaned it. My mom did. But, you know, she goes as far as, like, getting a little peeler and peeling down the ends of the broccoli knob. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was still good. But the quality of the produce itself sometimes is just absolutely terrible. Minky, look at that. So, we're going to finish this real quick. So now what we're going to do, let me shut that because that's annoying. We're going to throw the macaroni, and that's right, I said macaroni. We're going to throw the linguine right back into the pot. And what we're going to do is we're going to add, Meek, you forget about it. This is, woo. We're going to add a little sauce to it. And what we're going to do for 10 seconds is we're going to cook the pasta with a little bit of sauce. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow the pasta to absorb some of the sauce and then eventually stop cooking. But look at that. Minchia. I'll put up some pictures in a little while once I plate it, because I think I'm definitely going to top it with a little ricotta. Woo! Yeah, baby. Look at that. Wow. Alright, as much as I love you guys, and as bored as I am, the fat kid in me has to fucking take a bite of this now and go eat. I love you guys. What's up, Scott? What's up, Steve? What's up, Chris? I gotta eat, man. I'm sorry, but I gotta do it. Enjoy. Stay safe. Thank you for watching. And like I said, I'll post some pictures when I plate it up in a little while. Thank you, guys. Love you. Ciao.